What's going on, guys? Kevin here to bring you a brand new video today. For today, we're going to be doing a different sort of video where we are going to be talking about something that I've been thinking about a lot and that has really affected me a lot, and that I really wanted to get my thoughts and feelings and current perspective on out. And that's caffeine. And it may be not as bad compared to having like alcohol or even like drugs, but like caffeine is a drug, and it can be harmful to you in different ways that I have had to endure and found out about. And recently, over the past few months, it's gotten pretty rough, I gotta say. And a lot of people could probably know this on some level, just based on, what it's like to not have your daily coffee, or like the classic meme of, oh, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee, and like that. But like with me, I don't like coffee. So this already makes it kind of an issue, in my opinion, because coffee is a much better and less unhealthy option compared to that of soda, and is especially energy drinks, which many people believe are extremely unhealthy. And I have had them on a number of occasions, probably like roughly once a week, no more than once a week really. There was like a point when I was having them twice a week, and that's kind of bad. And since during all this time, I've had like spikes of having like too much of it, and like I've become like reliant on it, and I've gotten like so used to having it regularly that it's gotten to a point where if I don't have it, which today I didn't, and if I don't have it, I feel crappy. I don't feel good. I get like a headache, and I feel like tired, and I even get like irritable with people often. So like sometimes with just like friends, like I just will be like more irritable, or like not as like happy, and like to me it's just like sad that caffeine would literally do that to me. It's sad to say that it's done this, and I really want to, say that this has happened because it's very significant for me, because I feel like when something like this is literally affecting your happiness, it's like a real legitimate like thing. You're like, wow, this is a big deal. Like, this kind of sucks that it's doing this. Okay, so some people are going to argue like, oh, well, if you need caffeine, if your body wants it, why not just have it every day, or just have it as much as it needs, and just be happy and just have as much caffeine as you want? But that's not the answer. You know why it's not the answer? Because soda, and especially energy drinks, are not good for you. And I'm glad I realized that, unlike other people. And like the sugar that's filled in soda, and like all of the carbonation, none of it's really good for you. And in energy drinks even, like, they put stuff in there that's probably not good for you at all. And I mean, like, even if you drink like coffee, like, even then you're still becoming dependent on caffeine. And it's a very vicious and rough cycle to go through, because you go through times of feeling good when you have it, and then not feeling good when you don't have it, and then you sometimes get to a point like me right now where you only feel good if you have caffeine, and you're unable to feel like good at all if you unless you have it. And that's where it's kind of reached a breaking point for me, where I've decided I really want to put in place like a change to this, and just really try to like stop drinking soda with caffeine, because it's gotten really bad. So like the breaking point for me was the fact that like I would drink a soda and I wouldn't even feel like a buzz or any energy from it. I would just feel normal. Like it's just like I would feel as if I was just like any other day. Like, and that's not good. I think that's bad. Like that's bad. And like I miss being able to have like a soda and just like feel good and like feel like a nice like boost of energy and just feel like peppy and like a little, maybe a little like energetic. But like now it's not even close to that anymore. Like it's just, all right, I have my soda. All right, let's just get on with the day. Just feel normal. Like it sucks. And like and it's because my body, it feels like it needs more caffeine the more I have it. And it feels like it's basically like a lot of other drugs, where your body will take in a certain amount of that drug and then feel like it needs more, to like develop that reaction, and your body will become dependent on it, essentially. And it goes the same way with a lot of other things, but this is one of them. With that, like, as you become more dependent on it, you're just stumbling down a never-ending hill of just like pain and suffering of, oh, I need more caffeine, I gotta drink caffeine more often now. In other words, the solution would be to have more soda, or to have energy drinks with greater amounts of caffeine more often, which in my opinion is just not a good solution. Or, oh, I shouldn't have caffeine, oh, let me feel like shit for not having it. Like, it's a really tough situation. But with all this being said, I am going to set out a plan. And for a while, I have been like keeping track of how much caffeine I drink. Like, I try to only have it like usually like 5 times a week or 4 times a week. But I don't think I think that's still kind of like not good. I think a more like viable way to shoot for would be more like once or twice a week. Like, because then like I could just have it once in a while and be like, oh, this is nice. Like, rather than just being like, oh, let me get my regular Pepsi, regular Mountain Dew. Like, but yeah, I just think that's bad, just as far as like how it can worsen like your dependency for it and make you feel like you have to have it more often. And it's just like a slippery slope that you got to really watch out for. And with that being said, like, also, I mentioned it before, but like it's not good for your health, because like I'm at the age where what you eat and drink kind of matters, because as you get older you don't have as high of a metabolism, So like, I know that's like some like nerdy shit to say, but like when you get older, you gotta watch what you eat and drink, cause like soda is one of the worst things for like gaining weight or just like bad having bad health problems, like in general. Not to be like a hypochondriac, but like it's just not good for you overall. um, and that's coming from someone who like used to have soda all the time at some points. um, Not, I've never had it like 7 days a week, but I've had it like 5 out of 7 days a week for sure. um, and I know a lot of people are like against energy drinks, and I'm not a huge advocate for them either. um, I think they taste good and they give you a good energy boost, and they have a lot of caffeine in them, but they're something you got to be careful with if you do drink them. um, I wouldn't get too attached to them and or become reliant on them, or and just try not to have them too often if you choose to have an energy drink. um, I think once a week is the limit I would set for those. Once a week for the days when you like get up, maybe you didn't get much sleep last night, maybe you woke up really early and you have like a long day ahead of you. Like for once in the week, you're like, okay, get a Monster, sure, but like don't just like be like getting up having a Monster every day. That's just not a good idea. I think it's not a good idea. I mean, like, I'm not trying to like dictate what anyone who watches this does, but that's just my feeling on it. But yeah, I do want to like set out this plan of not drinking as much caffeine. It's gonna be tough, like not having it, but I think just going down this road of not having it is the right thing to do, as hard as it is. And I feel like it will get better over time. Like the more I just get used to not having it, the better I'll be. So like I know I will have like better days. Better days are on the horizon for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, just because it's definitely affected me a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked the video. Make sure to like if you have liked the video, and subscribe to see more content. And I'll see you guys next time.